Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Thursday edition, aka Zonda Day. But it is also Juneteenth today, so happy Juneteenth everyone, a very important day in American history. But lovely to see a whole bunch of you here. Also, I did also just put in chat that my internet was on a wireless connection instead of a wired connection. But I did just check a cable. I did just have enough time to check a cable quickly, and I think it had come undone because I kind of pushed it in, and then it worked. So huzzah! So there we go. Lay your news on me. But okay. Let's say hi to some people very quickly. So Kieran, hi. Xander, hi. Kevin, hi. And if anyone else is here, then feel free to say hi as well. Otherwise, I'm going to get ready and go right into the game. Hopefully. Oh, Team Flair! Hello, welcome. Lovely to see you too. Lots of people. Okie doke. Let's check the old video game arena. Oh yeah, so I said I was going to have like a chair and desk. I might have a chair and desk ready this week. The chair is ready. The desk is not. So I'm still sitting on the floor because if I'm sat on a chair, I'll be too high up. So Kieran got a shiny Eevee and a random shiny Eevee from research tasks in Go. That's incredible. Yay. Oh, there you go. See, the thing, if you just stick at it, like, maths will come through eventually. Okay. Well, let's hope we get lots and lots of shinies today, shall we? Conowart, hello, welcome. Okay, so, chat, my lovely chat, and I will have to read my laptop here. And also that story about the chair being ready means I am still in the sort of temp setup. I'm kind of crouched down on the floor and stuff like that. So bear with me if anything sucks about the stream. So my current tickets are for Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and Katana. So what I need you guys, gals, and non-binary pals to do is breathe dramatically. I need you to let me know, in big capital letters, strike, STRIKE, and then I need you to let me know, I can do, and then let me know who you can do, out of Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and Katana. So yeah, strike, I can do, Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and or Katana. Okay? Ready, set, bow, let me know, and then we'll get on with the show. Because I'm hoping we have enough for, like, I don't know, an initial Thunderous or an initial Tapu Bulu or something like that. Thunderbus! Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Kieran, do you have all of... Well, you can do Thunderous, right? Or have you gotten Thunderous and I just haven't paid attention? Okay. So why don't we have... Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Let's get Thunderous... Wait, why is Thunderous spelled wrong? Did it get changed? Thunderous is... That has never been spelled wrong. Did... When the other day when I was fixing that, or did Kramen, like, change that? Hang on, I gotta change this, guy. That's gonna drive me nuts. That is not how you spell Thunderous. There we go. Oh, that's not how you spell Thunderous either. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. So that's just the little things like that. I just go like drive my brain nuts every time I see it. Oh, and the spreadsheet is filling itself in. So Kramen's here. Hey, Kramen. Good to see you. Everyone say hi to Kramen and say thank you to Kramen. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe if we do Thunderous first and Katana second. Well, you don't have to join in if you don't want Kieran. Like, that's the thing, if you have one, then we'll let other people do them and stuff like that. Hopefully there's enough people for Tapu Bulu third, because we only seem to have... Oh, no, wait, hang on. No, yeah, we only seem to have, like, 2 people who can do Tapu Bulus right now, which is wonderful. It's so annoying, like, literally 2 weeks ago or something like that, Tapu Bulu would have been a perfect replacement, and now it's terrible. Okay. A shiny Zarude? Are those even legal? That's incredible. Okay, so here's what I've got. For Thunderous... Hang on, Thunderous is... Hang on. Now I'm going crazy. Thunderous is like... It's still spelled wrong. Hang on. Yeah, hang on, it's still spelled wrong. I don't know what's going on. It was spelled right yesterday. Hang on. I don't know if like an auto-spelly thing did it wrong or something like that. No, why is that? Hang on, right. Just let me type in a... There we go. Thunderous. There we go, lovely. Okay, hopefully that works now. Lovely. Okay. Right. So anyway, sorry. So Thunderous, sorry, the strike thing has all moved out the way as well. I'm thinking Conowat, Xander, and like maybe if we have something like Conowat, Xander, and Team Flare, for Team 1 Thunderous, and then for Team 2 Kartana, we can have Kevin, probably Xander again, and then we'll see about, you know, we'll see about Team 2 when we get there. But for right now, Team 1, Xander, Conowat, and Team Flare, and then Team 2 Kartana will have Kevin, and probably Xander. So does that sound good? Does that make sense? Sorry, everything's all very confused today. I don't know what's going on. There we go. You can get it legit. Okay, there was like some event. Was there? I can't remember. Oh, it's Kramen not knowing how to spell Thunderous. But I thought it was already spelled correctly. So Kramen, did you think that I had Thunderous spelled wrong all this time? And then you changed it. And then I was like, wait, that's not how you spell Thunderous. And then you were changing my spelling. And then I was changing your spelling. And then we were changing each other's spellings. And then... It's like that. There's an episode of like Pink Panther or something that I've seen where there's like a guy painting stuff blue and Pink Panther painting stuff pink, and they're basically just like painting over each other's paint, and then every time they notice like, oh, there's a blue spot, I better paint that pink, and it's like, ah, there's a pink spot, I better paint that blue. Okay. Anyway, Bark. But Kramen, lovely to have you here. Happy Thursday, happy Xander Day to Kramen. As weird as that sounds. Oh, Limu, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you too. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not EROUS. It's just URUS. Which is what you say to American people. URUS. Okay. So anyway. Team 1, let's do this thing. So Xander, Conowat, Team Flare, please come on down, because we're taking way too much time here. Let's make sure we connect to the internet. Okay. Right, and then we're going to do the nice scientist lady. And we're going to say Thunderous. Thunder. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So Thunderous Jones. So let's go 0619 and then like 0209. How about that? 06190209. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Oh, Limu, you completely changed the Dynamax Adventures you had. Oh, do you mean your tickets? You now have Groudon, Kyogre, and Articuno. Ooh, those are some interesting ones to hunt for. Unfortunately, not any of the ones I'm hunting for, but that's still cool, though. Thunderous being based on, like, Univo, which is in America, having US in its name. So, oh, wait, hang on. Who is Maycoon? This is, like, hang on. We're going to have to try this again, because this is the only one Conowat can do. It wasn't... Again, this was supposed to be Conowat, Xander, and Team Flare. So, could we maybe have... Well, let's just try again. It's just Thunderous is the only one Conowat can do. So, let's just try that again. And then... yeah, let's just try this again. So let's just try again. Xander, Conowat, Team Flare, just do the same thing again, okay? And let me know if you have any issues getting in or whatever, okay? So hopefully you can still hear me, but yeah. So Team 1, enter the lobby. Okay, oh, there's Connor. All right, Conowat's in, so that's good. I just want to make sure definitely Conowat gets in, and then Xander and Team Flare. There we go, Flare is in, so then hopefully we just get Xander now. And then... Hopefully, unless Xander's now getting matched in a different lobby. Hopefully Xander gets in. Okay, there we go. Xander's in. So you guys know that Thunderous is... I'm going to have to do this quickly now. Thunderous is an awkward fellow. So Rock and Ice are awfully nice, and then like Grass, Dragon, other electric types. Lightning Rod ability is amazing, and then we'll talk about its moves in a minute. But Armaldo's excellent. Okay. I can hear you, Bo. In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Kevin, you get the golden hammer for that one. Very good, very good. I like it. Okay, Serena. Clefable is a good Team 4 person because of Meteor Beam. So I will just say that, because Meteor Beam is a 2-turn attack, and so when you have Clefable be the Dynamaxer, so as long as we all Team 1 Dynamax here, this should be pretty good. Okay. Right, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Oh, there is a Whiscash to the left with Almighty Belch. And then let's see. Oh, is that Gastrodon set? Oh, but there's Colossal. Oh, Colossal. Oh, Colossal's a good one. And then at the end, that's just kind of... Is that like Grapploct? We could do Grapploct for the shiny. Okay, the question here is who do we switch and when do we switch them? Oh, gosh. Who do we switch? When do we switch them? Oh, no. Conowat disconnected? Oh, dang. After all that effort to get you in the lobby. Oh, dang. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we'll have to get you in the lobby. We have been really bad with the disconnects recently. I don't know if it's like my new internet or whatever, but usually the... Usually, though, like, disconnects do kind of lie with the disconnected, rather than, like, the host or anything like that. Okay, this is going to be tough and awkward. So, basically, here's my theory, my game theory. I think I should switch for the Colossal, because this probably means I'm going to be the Dynamaxer for the Thunderous battle. So maybe like Xander could switch for this Whiscash, just because Clefable is not going to be very useful. And then yeah, because Clefable is going to not really be very useful now. So maybe Xander could switch to the Whiscash, and then I could switch to Colossal, and then hopefully that'll work, and that'll make sense. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna keep. I'm now gonna use a max flutter. Bye. No, I'm not gonna use a max airstream. More like a max hairstream. Oh, bounce. Dang it. Right. Here's drop kick. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. So. Right. Well done, everyone. Okay. Suddenly near. Just catching up on chat for a second. Okay. So we got Xander and Team Flare, right? Okay. So yeah, I think if Xander switches here, that'll be pretty nifty. And then, because basically it's going to move Xander to, like, 3rd place here. And then that'll be good. But Flare, make sure you Dynamax in the next battle, okay? We're going to go for Colossal. And just make sure that you Dynamax your Serena. Because I think you should be next for the Dynamaxing. Hopefully, in theory, in-game theory. And then, yeah, we could just go for Grapple-Oct at the end. Just because it's easy to, like, well, it won't be easy for us to beat, will it? But we'll have to, hang on, we'll have to check the Dynamax order, I guess, at the end of this. I'm a bit concerned. Hopefully it should be the way that I just, like, outlined. But I'm a bit afraid that it might not do that, so. Oh, Team Flare forgot to buy Pokeballs. Okay, guys, we have to remember to remind Team Flare. Remind me to remind Team Flare to, oh, Connor, you already having a bad day? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we'll get you on the wild card, and then, like, all should be well. With Belch on your side, you guys can't possibly lose. And Jupiter, hello. Oh, well, speaking of, please like the video. I've not said that yet, have I? So, like the video, to give us some more good luck, because we started on bad luck. And yeah. Okay. Who was Aiden? Aiden was Shibertooth. Aiden. Okay. I'm just gonna... I tell you what, I'm gonna Skitter Smack here to lower its special attack. Because I think that'll be a useful thing to do. And then I'll just use, like, Shadow Ball afterwards. And Jupiter, you just liked, huzzah! Oh, so guys, can I tell you guys, gals, non-binary pals, a quick story? You know, chart this one under, like, the internet can be filled with sort of silly people who don't understand things that you feel like they should understand. Okay? I know that's a long title, but just bear with me. But, well, Limu, you're gonna have to check if people want to do Articuno, and then if they don't, they don't, I'm afraid. Right, Max Geyser, show me Potato Geyser. Hang in there, Whiskash. That did nothing. Nothing! But no, so, no, just another chapter in the saga of, like, internet people being kind of silly at times and stuff like that. And like, basically, it's just like, so I did a post yesterday. Some of you who follow me on social media may have, like, seen the post. Now that I'm, like, finally in my new, like, accommodation, and I actually, like, know the address and stuff like that, I was like, I'm gonna pre-order Legends ZA now. The pre-orders had only been open for about, like, sort of, no, maybe it was, like, was it yesterday I did it? I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. But the pre-orders have been, like, live for, like, less than 2 weeks, or maybe now it's at, like, 2 weeks. But I was like, that's okay. Like, the pre-orders have still only, relatively speaking, just gone live. I will pre-order this game that doesn't come out for, like, 4 months, and that doesn't even physically exist yet, right? Like, that was my thinking. And why does Costco have so many Switch 2? Because Nintendo were prepared. Oh, Gage, hello, welcome. So and basically, like, it was kind of like half, there was like an element of I am joking here. Oh, okay. There was an element of I am joking here because basically but it's just pointing out, like, this game isn't even out yet. It's like a third of a year away from releasing. Like, it's 4 months away from releasing. This product does not even exist yet, right? Like, that's kind of part of the joke. So I do think Grappalocked could be good. Because Haunter does have Energy Ball, so Whiscash could struggle against that. Oh, Shade Van Fan, hi. So I kind of put this post just kind of like, with like a little bit of like a smile and a jokiness to it, but also like the sort of, a slight, somewhere between like partly serious but partly jokey as well. But it's just like this thing that isn't even out yet and is like a bajillion miles away from being out. Is like, if you go on the Pokemon Center pre-order, and I wanted to pre-order it specifically from the Pokemon Center, it says it's unavailable on the Switch and on the Switch 2. Like, it says it's unavailable for pre-order, despite the fact that this thing has only been like, like the pre-orders have only been live for a little bit. There isn't any note on there saying, like, first come, first serve. It says about how the pre-order window goes from, like, now until October, basically. And yet it says unavailable. And so I basically posted about this being like, like, this game isn't out for, like, ages. It's a product that, like, doesn't even exist yet. Like, how is it, like, unavailable? How are they, like, out of stock for something that, like, doesn't even exist yet? And I thought this was a fairly self-explanatory thing. I understand notions that, like, it comes with a plushie and maybe they just don't want to overstretch, so they may have, like, closed down the pre-orders for a bit, being like, oh, we better, take a double check on the number of plushies we've got before we open things back up again. But, like, nevertheless, it's still one of those things where it's like, but it's so long... It's so long until the game actually comes out. It's like, do you really need to, like, turn off the pre-orders after, like, less than 2 weeks? Oh, hang on. What move did Whiscash use? I thought it was going to use a water move. So oh, it has Zen Head. Oh, no. Oh, it used Bounce. Oh, never mind. I'm just... Sorry. I forgot Whiscash had Bounce, so that's why I went with Scold instead of Flamethrower. I do apologize. Oh, we got the burn! So yeah, I thought this was fairly self-explanatory. I thought people get this. Again, I think it's just a bit silly after, like, less than 2 weeks to turn the pre-orders off. Like, are they really so sure at, like, this early point in time that, like, we better turn it off now, otherwise we're not going to be able to, like, meet the quota? I don't know, it just sort of seems, I would understand if, like, a bit later on they sort of said, oh, I don't think we're going to have enough, like, let's, be careful here. But yeah, but it's just funny, the, like, replies you get to people and stuff like that, and just people who, like, just don't get what you're saying, and it's like, but it doesn't, there was someone who's basically just saying, like, how can you be, like, shocked that you ordered something and they don't, like, have it? And it's like, because it doesn't exist yet. This is my exact point. It doesn't exist. And then they sort of, like, had to backpedal a bit once other people, like, replied, but yeah, it's just, like, are people really, like, do people, like, not have a sense of fun? Do people not have a sense of just being able to see where it comes from? Like, the question was, like, there was a slight rhetoricaliness to the question. I understand there's, like, a plush that comes with it, and they might want to be careful about not overstretching, their promise on the plush, but still, like, you would think they would have some kind of option to pre-order without getting a plush. You know, like, it's sort of just, basically, they're just not taking any orders for the game whatsoever. Like, there's not even a version without it. So, it's just wild, but and also that people, you know. So, right, we don't want to switch here. Sorry, I should have pressed B first to see what Nia does. Of course she's switching the good Pokemon! No! No! Armaldo's really good for Thunderous. Ah, dang. Anyway. Ah, right, anyway, let's catch up on chat. So yeah, Gage got Pheromosa after, like, sort of... And this is the second time Gage had to get Pheromosa, because Gage caught it in the wrong Pokeball the first time. So well done to Gage. Well done for getting your, you know, your correct Pheromosa. Your correctamosa! Right, so I need to use Flamethrower on turn 1, just because I can't Dynamax yet, and I don't want to waste my Gigantamax. But afterwards, we'll get to it, okay? What kind of plushie do you get with it? Karen says, a life-sized AZ! Now that would be funny. He's just like one of those, like, 30-foot, like, Halloween skeleton, like, things, but in plush form. Anyway, Bark. No, it's one of those, like, sitting cutie plushes, and you get a random one out of the 3 starters. And here's the thing, as someone pointed out, these aren't, like, especially created for Legends ZA. Like, these are plushes that, like, already exist. So you would kind of think, and again, they announced that they were, like, doing these plushes, this plush deal a while back. They just didn't have the pre-orders live, and then when the pre-orders went live, it's like, well, I'm moving house and I don't know my address yet. So anyway, Bark. So it's just like, but so they had plenty of time to, like, make sure they have plenty of plushies, and again, they're already existing plushies, so it's like they took a product that, like, already exists. They're not like some special limited edition plushie. It's just one of their, like, regular plushies they've got. And then, yeah, you know, so it's just funny that in, like, less than 2 weeks, that, you know, this online shop is like, nah, bruv, we're not going to take any pre-orders at the minute. It's like, okay, like, but that seems kind of weird. So anyway, Gage says about Donkey Kong Bonanza, I have decided I'm going to say Bonanza, because I say banana, and I want to honor the pun. But please do not think that English people say like Bonanza when they say Bonanza, okay? We say Bonanza, but I'm saying Bonanza because of bananas, okay? But anyway, Gage is excited about DKB, not DKGKB. We're all excited about DKGKB, but Gage is specifically excited about DKB after the direct. It was a good direct, wasn't it? And I think they'll withhold some stuff. Also, I'm paralyzed. Dang discharge. I'm gonna scroll back down. Oh, so a fun little story from Kevin. Your friend got some unknown sitting cuties for his birthday. One was F and the other was, well... Oh, no! No! Kevin, let's just say, would it have also made sense if this letter had gone with a Q? If there'd been a Q, and what do you need to go with a Q? Oh, no! No, the Max Lightning, very, very frightening. See, if this wouldn't have happened if we'd have had an Armaldo. No. For the love of Nelly. Yeah, well, with Arceus, they gave you an Arceus plushie, so I'm kind of surprised it's not some kind of Zygarde plushie. But yeah, but that's the thing. It's just one of the starters, and they're these plushies that they already have on the website that you can, like, buy right now. Or, well, you probably can't buy them right now because they're probably out of stock of them, but you know what I mean. Oh, Conowat's going to head out. I'm sorry, Conowat. But hopefully we see you another time, and hopefully with better internet. Okay, So well done, everyone! We beat a Thunderous with only 3 people. But yeah, whenever we have computers, it does slow down the stream. So, Kevin, are you ready? And Xander, are you perhaps ready? Oh, Gage, you can do Kartana. Gage, would you be interested in doing a Kartana with us? Hopefully you can do Kartana. If this is the point where you're like, no, I got Kartana after the Pheromosa, then we are screwed. I'm going to take that thumbs up to mean yes! As it should do. Right, Whiskash is a no. Colossal is a no-lossal. Grapplocked? It's not shiny. I would have liked Grapplocked. Will we get, though, the slightly purple Thunderous? No! Dang. Xander said, lol, another repeat. Another repeat. A shiny Colossal. If I had a nickel for every time Xander got a shiny that he's already gotten from the strike streams, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. So, Xander, you've now had 2 dupes. That's incredible. Okay, anyway, let's just check. No sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles. Neutral nature. Defense down, speed up, so that's let's not be too hasty. And then that is, I actually forget, careful, dang it. And then there's lonely. Hey there, lonely boy. I'm gonna take the Whiskash because it's neutral, I don't know. Xander, wow, that's incredible. Okay. So let's save our Thunderous ticket. Yes, that sounds good. Okay. So, Team 2. Kevin and Xander, and then we'll get Gage. Yeah. Okay. The good news for Kieran is that if we don't have enough people for Tapu Bulu in the next round, we'll just jump right into the wild cards. What is it with Xander and repeats? I know. Well, Xander, here's the wild thing. The odds of you getting all these repeats is probably greater than just you getting a shiny legendary, which I know brings you no comfort whatsoever. Please do not think I am saying it for that reason. But it's just wild that you've had this far unlikelier thing to happen than the actual already unlikely, although at this point likely, thing to happen. So it's just very weird. Just Thunderous would be less lonely if he was shiny. I'm just saying. Kevin, I like the hustle. Kevin, you're very non-hammery today. I like it. Okay. So let's all connect to the internet on the Ycom. This is going to be Xander, Kevin, and Gage, okay? And this is going to be for Kartana. Right? Like, Kevin, you can do Kartana? I hope so. So here we go. We're gonna go 0619 and then 0234. But yes, let's talk about Donkey Kong, shall we? Because you guys know fire is insanely good here. Fighting is also a good backup. Special over physical, and watch out for its leaf blade. There we go. We can talk about Donkey Kong now. But no, so yeah, the Donkey Kong Direct was very good. It, like, again, the thing it kind of reaffirmed for me was the thing I felt when I first saw the game, which was just that, like, the movement and, like, the game, like, without having played it, the game feel of the game looks really good. Like, rolling around and running and jumping and climbing, it just all looks very satisfying. There's the Volt Absorb Lantern we needed, like, 1 turn ago. Slowbro has Flamethrower, so I'm going for that, okay? Morpeko isn't weak to Leaf Blade. I will... Oh, Frostmoth can technically use a Fire-type move with Weather Ball. Sort of. And Colossal is a Fire-type! Xander, that you can't get a shiny if you've already got one in your initial picks. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, Talonflame! Talonflame is to the right. See, this is the point where Kieran cannot say that Kartana paths are brutal, or whatever, because they're not. There is Blaziken to the left, I will just mention that. But I don't We could go left for Blaziken if you wanted. Yeah, let's go for Blaziken. Blaziken's better than Talonflame. As long as we go with special fire and not physical fire. But Talonflame does have Flamethrower, but it's just not... Didn't we, like, try Dynamaxing Talonflame? And we used Max Flare, and it didn't KO Kartana? I feel like that's a thing that happened. So, Talonflame is fine if there's not a Blaziken, but let's just do this and get Blaziken. Right, I'm gonna Expanding Force, more like an expanding horse, with Dynamax. Speaking of horses, zebras are an animal that Donkey Kong can now sort of turn into. That's kind of weird. And it can run on water, which is also kind of weird. But no, it looks very fun and frenetic. I like the destructibility of everything and the, you know, being able to find items. It's gonna be like a real collectathon and a findathon and an unlockathon. Diddy is in there, although I'll admit I actually didn't notice him until I saw Nintendo Life pointed out. Oh, Ice Fang, more like a nice fang. Hurricane missed. You came in like a hurricane. Okay, this shouldn't do too much damage. Nope, that's fine. A zebra with a butt, as the internet keeps reminding you. It's Chris Rock Zebra, baby. But yeah, I don't know. No, very like thick with a lot of C's, I guess, is what the kids would say, right? Or is that what kids would say like a decade ago? I don't know anymore. Right, the battlefield got weird. Flamethrower, more like a lamethrower. Oh yes, Team Flag, get your Pokeballs. Like get 9999999 of them. Okay. But yeah, so it looked very fun, and I'm glad it did have some nice surprises, like the transformations and all the Pauline stuff, and like her abilities and things like that. It was cool. It was cool, and basically this game really does look like it's gonna sort of be like Mario Odyssey 2. As weird as that sounds, a lot of people are sort of saying that, but it kind of really does. It just looks very Mario Odyssey-y in a good way. And that makes me happy. So, okay. So, we do not want to switch for the Gloom of Doom, because that would just be kind of silly. But we can go for Blaziken next. I know Morpeko's not the best thing ever, but it does have electric attacks, and that'll work just fine. And then, do we want to... Afterwards, do we just want to go for the Sand Slash because it's ×4 weak to fire, and it'll be like a little prep kind of battle before the Kartana, basically? If I had a nickel for every Steel type ×4 weak to fire Pokemon we're fighting in this Dynamax adventure, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird this happened twice. I think that sounds like a plan, though. We can get rid of... Although, hang on, what's the... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. So we can get rid of Morpeko here. If we get rid of Morpeko here, I know it means that Frostmoth will have to Dynamax against Sandslash, and it, like, won't be very good. But let's do it anyway. I should switch since I'm weak to Leaf Blade, but I have Flamethrower. I kind of want to stay because of the Flamethrower, though. Because Morpeko just doesn't really have anything for Kartana. Well, admittedly, I am susceptible to triggering a Beast Boost, but if I don't get hit, then a Flamethrower will be legit. I should have just said lit, but oh well. Oh, it's using coaching, but it's a fool! A foolish fool! Hurricane, yes! You're fine getting rid of Morpeko. It's too expensive to feed. I agree. Right, Scald, more like a mold. Right, Blaze! And here we go. Lovely. Oh, but one thing is, Did I say to you guys about how when I moved into this place that there was already a bed in this room and then like it broke when I got in it? Did I say about that story? I think I did, right? If I didn't, I'll tell it in a minute, but I think I did. But basically, the bed is now fixed, it's all good and secure, and so I do now have a bed, and I don't just have... So, because basically for the past few days, I've had a bed frame on one side of the room, and then a mattress next to the bed on the floor. So I basically haven't had any room in here. Whereas now, I actually do have... I can, like, stick my arms out, and I have room around me. Because the bed is fixed and the mattress is now back on the bed. So that's pretty nifty. But yeah, so we just need to get that desk set up and then everything will be perfect, essentially. Right, more Peko. Yeah, I wanna have three fire moves plus Frostmoth having a fourth fire move. Sort of, technically. I don't think we want a science here. Because we have a good team. I know Frostmoth isn't, like, that good against the Sandslash, but again, we've got 3 fire moves here. So, I think between our 3 fire moves, this should be fine. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Okay. Right. Okay. That's the thing. We have a good team, and Kieran's not here, like, for some sort of legally mandated science. So yeah, we're gonna burn this Sandslash. Oh, fire! Why is it with the Disney songs just kind of being very relevant to like everything that's happening today? I don't know. So. Yeah, we'll see if there are enough people for a Tapu Bulu next. If there aren't, we'll just go right into the wild cards. But the problem is we only have 5 wild cards now, is the problem. So, yeah, that's fun. I do have a bit of a plan for what we'll do once we get towards the end of Phase 1. Because when we get to the end of Phase 1, we could get to a point at the end of Phase 1 where... Well done for the fire pledge over the blaze kick, by the way. Good choice. Right, Max Flutter. Bye, 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 bye. Very nice. I do have a little bit of a plan. Yeah, we're saving the science for Kieran. Oh, Sword Stance. Okay, that's fine. Waste your time, Sandslash. Waste your time. Okay, Flamethrower. Surely... Oh, okay, that didn't get the KO. Dang. Okay, but I will finish it off. Burn it. There we go. So, anyway, Buck, what was I saying? Something about... My plan for Phase 1, yes. No, when we get to the end, right, like, if we get to a point where... I guess, say, when we have, like, 4 Pokemon left, right? Say, like, 3 tickets and a wild card, or 2 tickets and 2 wild... Well, no, 3 tickets and a wild card. When we get to a point where there's, like, 3 tickets and a wild card... In theory, that means we would either need to repeat something or do something from Phase 2. What I am going to aim to do when we get to that point is I am going to... And then we might get to a point where I only have, like, say, 2 tickets or something like that. And then it's like, oh, will I fill in the 3rd ticket or whatever? Here's my plan for when we get to that point. Again, this is still, like, several months off, but it's going to happen. I'm determined to make it happen. So... What I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln, is basically I'm going to try as hard as possible to do Phase 1 things. But what I will do is I will prepare for Phase 2. So, like, once we start getting to Phase 2, we can start making sure that our tickets in the audience are, like, you know, Phase 2 things. Like, if you don't, you know, we'll try and have Phase 1 things, but if you have Phase 2 things, we'll have them available. And similarly, once I get to a point where, like, once I say have, like, 2 or fewer tickets and I start needing to have... I will have Phase 2 things be my 3rd ticket. But what I will do is I will try to do Phase 1 things as much as possible. So it's like, if we have a team of people, and, like... If we have a team of people, say if like, you know, something like, oh crud. Say if we have something like, I'm just trying to think, what's something I don't have yet? Let's say like Buzzwole is my final Pokemon, right? I don't think we have, and of course, like Gage was absolutely correct about like, are you sure you want to keep the Slowbro? Yeah, I wanna try a Flamethrower. But never mind. But basically, say if I only had one ticket left and it was Buzzwole. Buzzwole is a Pokemon that a lot of people in our audience need. So say if everyone still needed it, I would be like, hey, can we do Buzzwole every single time? But if there was someone in the audience where they couldn't do Buzzwole, every time it's their turn to play, we'll do something else. Does that kind of make sense? Also, Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, well done, Team 2, we made it through. So let's do this thing, shall we? Very nice work, guys. Let's get some Stars and Sparkles in for Shiny Luck. And if you haven't already, please click like on the video. Let's get those metrics up. Let's get these videos watched by as many people as possible. Because, yeah, I don't know. Why not? So basically, yeah. So, you know, if I get to a point where, like, say I have Celesteela, but, like, say if, like, Kieran can't do anything, and it's, like, you know, it's like, oh, I've got Celesteela, and I've got, like, you know, Kartana or whatever. It's, like, we'll find something from, like, Phase 2 that Kieran can do. But I am still going to try and prioritize Phase 1. But we will do, like, basically, before we are officially at Phase 2, we will do Phase 2 things if there's, like, no real other choice, or just so I don't, like, exclude people. Like, you will still have stuff to play. Okay, so Gloom is a no. Blaziken is a no. Sandslash is also a no. But will we get, and please let us get it, because this would be so brilliant if we did, the Silver Thingied Kartana? No! Dang. So no Sparkles, no Sparkles, no Sparkles. Neutral Nature, that's careful, right? Yeah. There it is! The Gentle Sandslash. It's so gentle, and a quiet Kartana. I am gonna go with a serious Gloom. Guys, it's very serious. It's a very serious Gloom. So there we go. Here we are. It's Celesteela and Stakataka, that's the one. But Kieran, either you're gonna get Kartana first or I do. Like, that's the, you know, that's how it goes. But yeah, we did just do Kartana, so anyway. Oh wait, no, you have Kartana, sorry. But like, I don't know, what am I thinking of though? What are the other like wild cards? There's Buzzwole. Oh yeah, you can do Nihilego because you have your God Path and stuff. Right. Sorry, I'm remembering now. Okay. But no, that's what I said you had Kartana. And then you were like, this is what I don't have. And then it was like, oh, but hang on, but you're talking about wild cards. It's like, I'm talking about everything, not just wild cards. So I'm getting confused. We're all getting confused, okay? So would you like to keep a record of where you found Kartana? Yes, I would, Kent. Okay. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Are there enough people here to actually do a Tapu Bulu? That is the question. So if you are able to do a Tapu Bulu, could you please say strike, then the number of times you've played today, and say, I can do Tapu Bulu. And if you're able to do Tapu Bulu, let me know. Let's see if we have 3 people. I am thinking we probably don't. It's so annoying, because literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago, like everyone could do Tapu Bulu pretty much, and now no one can. But let's just see. Like, Xander's gonna be like a yes on the Tapu Bulu. But I think Xander might literally be like the only one. Or maybe we might have like one more person. Maybe like Team Flare. Oh, Team Flare can. Huzzah! But we do need a third. And if we don't have a third, then we'll just move into the wild card. So, but that's the thing. I think we unfortunately only have 4 people here who can play, and only 2 who can do Bulu. Although I will just say this: if we don't have teams of 3 for the wild card, for like the wild cards either, then we're just doing Tapu Bulu. Like if we can't get like some teams of 3 for the wild cards, then you know, screw it. Okay, so let's do the actually hang on. Let's do the wild card instead, okay? So guys, could you please let me know, for the wild card, could you, if you have tickets for Nihilego, Boswell, Celesteela, Guzzlord, and or Stakataka, could you please let me know? If you do not have any of these tickets, just put in brackets instead, like, you know, do strike the number of times you played, and then just let me know, and then just say, I don't have the tickets in brackets. Maybe if you can do... Kiba's here. Hang on. Kiba, can you do Tapu Bulu? Or do you have Tapu Bulu? Oh, don't worry about the too early. I didn't... When we get to this point, we often don't need to worry about Ready, Set, Bow. Kiba, it's a name you should know. Oh! Okay, Kiba can do Tapu Bulu. Okay, new plan. New plan. Team Flare, are you still there? Let's have Xander, Team Flare, and, let's have Xander, Team Flare, and Kiba for a Tapu Bulu. Where is Kiba on the list? There we go. Kiba. Lovely. I will be hosting this, because now I have Tapu Bulu. But okay, we'll figure out the wild card thing. Hang on, I will just have a quick look at the wild cards, because maybe, like, Buzzwole and Guzzlord could be good. Actually, Actually, no, we seem to have quite a few. Xander has, like, some really good ones, but... Okay, no, we'll figure out the wild card in a bit. Okay. So, which Pokemon would you like to do today? Anything goes, but I'm going to select Tapu Bulu, my new ticket. Okay, so here's the bull. I have a silhouette. I have a little silhouette of a bull. Scaramouche. And that's as much as I can sing without getting sued. Okay. Right. 06190253 is the code. That should do, right? 06190253. Xander, Team Flare, Kiba. Everyone, I don't know what emojis are good for this, but wish Kiba good connection luck. Because I don't know what... Is there like a wireless or Ethernet symbol or something on emojis, like an internet symbol? And will it be Odachi or will it be Shiradu? Okay. Also, does any Pokemon Go players see that they are introducing the bottle cap? Which is something I've been predicting for years. Although, as much as I love the emojis that Xander and Team Flare have put in, it also kind of just looks like that there's like some kind of error with my stream. So yeah, maybe just the 4-leaf clover is better. like when I saw those, I kind of had like a mini heart attack, just thinking like, oh gosh, what's wrong? It's like, oh wait, that's for luck. But yeah, maybe the 4-leaf clover is better. Now all we need is a 7-leaf clover, like in Futurama, which is an amazing episode. Very amazing episode. Although I'm a bit concerned that Kiba's not even connected. Maybe we can try like a second time. If need be. Kiba, let us know what's going on if we need to do another lobby, okay? Kiba's in! Yes! Okay, so Tapu Bulu is super duper mega weak to poison, and then it's also weak to fire, ice, flying, and steel! So let's do this thing, shall we? Because it's grass and fury! So here we go. Oh, Blaziken and Slowbro again? What the heck's even going on here? Okay, I would say Indeedee's better than Slowbro just because it doesn't have the weakness to grass, but well, all the rest of these do suck in one way or another, unfortunately. So whoever's in 4th place will have to swap. Oh, gosh, I forgot to say that at the very beginning, that anyone who's interested in playing, there is a system update. Make sure you do the system update. Bit late for me to say that now. Yes, but yeah, there was a system update earlier, wasn't there? I had to do that too. Luckily, I snuck in a bit of Dragon Quest, so I, got it done then. Hitmonlee does... Oh, wait, Weezing's poison. Weezing is poison to the right. I repeat, to the right, there is a Weezing with the poison. The poison and the Weezing... Oh, and then there is also Toxtricity. Although I can't remember if Toxtricity actually has any poison moves. I don't think it does, so maybe we could go for the Frostlass? Maybe? Da, 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 da. But yeah, maybe we could get rid of 4th place for the Weezing, and then the Frostlass for the Slowbro or something like that. Maybe that could work. Right, Blues! I'm gonna set up the fire for you guys. We didn't start the fire. Kevin knew about the system update, thanks to Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, starring Bo Bridgeland. Kevin, you just spelled my name wrong. You had Xander the Hammer. Kevin, you were doing so well, and then you ruined it. But you brought back a nice, excellent recurring joke for the day. You had it. You were doing so well, and then you spelled my name wrong. You spelled, or you let your computer spell my name wrong. But I did like the joke though. Very good. Very nice callback. You may or may not have done that on purpose. Yeah, sure thing, Kevin. On purpose. Deliberately. Sure. Right, expanding force. More like an expanding horse. And then Max Flare. We didn't start the fire. I think I evidently did just start the fire, though. Right, here's the Max. Stuff all hang in there, Indeedee. Wow, Indeedee hung in there. Yeah, as was prophesized. Okay, and then Flamethrower. Oh, Slowbro, isn't Max expanding force on Slowbro the super effective one, I think? Although in fairness, with the sun up, Flamethrower does do more damage. But I think expanding force is still the more powerful move because it is stab and super effective. Not that it matters, we're still going to 2-turn this thing, but I just want to throw it out there. Okay. Right, Max Flap. Yes, well done. Team 3, I am smiling with glee. Thankfully. Okay, Okay. Oh, Team Flow is having an internet delay. Oh, no worries. Oh gosh, everyone's having internet problems. Is Kiba still with us? This is the important thing, though. Okay, that does say Shirido, so... But yeah, I think if we get rid of Sudowoodo here... Shirido, Sudowoodo... For the Weezing, and then that'll be a really good 4th turn Dynamaxer, because it's, got the poison moves. And then we can get rid of Slowbro, because that's weak to grass. But we can do that for the Frostmoth. Who's better here? Is that... Oh, should we go for Durant because of the fire? We didn't start the fire, but we've got loads of fire here. So if we go for fire, it's all ×4 super effective. We can still use fire on Heliolisk because it's effectively weak to fire. But if we all just use fire here, this will be pretty wild. Now what we could do is Slowbro could switch for the Scientist, and then if we get good science, we could switch out Indeedee. Okay. The Surge. More like a skeledirge. Oh, and don't forget, if you play Scarlet and Violet later on today, there is going to be a Baxcalibur 7-star raid event. I don't know why they're skipping over Hydreigon, Gudra, and the others, but they are for now. Shade Van Fan, any shinnies? Sorry, I don't like. I only point out spelling things when the spelling things are just are funny, and shinny is funny. It reminds me of The Simpsons with the shining and the shinning. Xander got a Colossal. So Xander is our sort of very low-ranked winner of the day thus far. Because it was a dupe. Xander has gotten a Colossal from the Strike streams before. So that is the only shiny we have had today so far. But it's still good that we've got one. It's still good that we've got one. Right, Mystical Fire. More like a liar. Wait, 2 people got coal? Wait, who was the other one who got coal? Were there 2 people who got coal? And I missed them? Oh, you got a coal, Team Flair. I didn't know that. Why did no one tell me? I know you're going to point out, like, you put a comment, but again, I can only see, like, 7 or 8 comments at the minute, because I'm on this setup. Team Flair got a coal as well. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, well, then you're the winner, and Xander's in 2nd place. Sorry, Xander, like the life of a middle child. But that's incredible. Satella, hi, welcome. Okay, we do not want to switch here because Metal Claw is just not really worth it. I didn't even know. Okay. But yeah, so, Team Flair, switch with the Scientist here, okay? Like, you're Slowbro for the Scientist, because we'll see if you get a good switch. And then depending on if you get a good switch or not, we can then switch you or someone else for the Frostlass. But if you switch here, just because you are low on health as well, if you switch here, we can see if you get something good. And then if you get like a poison type... Ah, okay, Magneton's good though. Magneton's good because it's steel, and steel's good. But shall we go for Frostlass because Indeedee is immune to Shadow Ball? I think it'll be a good Dynamaxer, basically. And also, Cryogonal has a really good special defense. And we have a lot of special attackers, so... yeah, no, that was definitely a trade-up. Because now we've got Stab Steel. Instead of having, like, non-Stab Fire, we now have Stab Steel. So this works. And it's good for Frostlass. So we've got something that's good for Frostlass and Tapu Bulu. So yeah, if Magneton just hits Flash Cannon for like now until the end of the adventure, like the entire adventure, this is really good. So basically, Indeedee could switch for Frostlass, like at the end of this as well. So Indeedee can Dynamax, and then Indeedee can Dynamax, and then it can switch for the Frostlass. So this is pretty good. Steel is good for stabbing. I mean, that's true. That is true. Like, you got me there. Okay. I like Indeedee. I like Indeedee, and I hope you like Indeedee too. Aurora Veil, it did nothing! Nothing! Okay, here's the Max Flare. More like a human hair. Although, actually, I was thinking, oh, doesn't Indeedee have Shadow Ball? But still, setting up the fire is good here, because we're going to be using lots of fire throughout this, so... so yeah. Steel is also good for a hammer. Yes! Very true. Okay. So well done, everyone. We beat that Frostlass in 1 turn. That was pretty incredible. Oh yeah, Incredibles 3. Brad Bird is still going to be writing it and is still going to be, like, producing it, but he's not going to be directing it. Make of that what you will. Okay. Right. But yeah, so Indeedee, So Xander's going to switch here, because we got good science. So good science means that Xander gets to switch. Yes. Excellent. Okay, perfect. And then, so basically, Weezing can Dynamax here and use a Max Ooze, more like a Max Booze, and then that'll boost. So basically, we want to go for like Frost Breath, Fire Pledge, and Flash Cannon here because we're going to be focusing on the special side of things. So let's make sure we focus on the special side of things and go for a Max Ooze with the Weezing. And then we should be good here. We should be able to beat this in like 2 turns, basically. If we do this in like... You guys each have a different weakness of Bulu. We do have the weakness for Bulu. That's true. Ice, Steel, Poison, and Fire. We basically just need like a flying type, and then we've got the set. But yeah, so I'm not even going to go with Blaze Kick, because I think Bulu has a better physical defense anyway. I can never remember. I might be thinking of Buzzwole. It might be even. Anyway, Kiba's Dynamaxing, which means Kiba has the disconnect. No, the power. Can you imagine though if Kiba like had disconnected right at that point though? That would be wild. As you were going big, like the battle just ends. It does that whole blackout thing. Right, Frost Breath. Okay, nice. Good start. Critical hit. Oh, the shock of all shockers. Right, here's the Fire Pledge. More like a human hedge. What does that even mean? Right, Wood Hammer. Hang in there, Blaziken. Nicely done. And then Flash Cannon. Okay, apparently Weezing is the slowest Pokemon. Kaz, hello, welcome. Okay. I was expecting the Max Ooze because that might have been marginally stronger, but setting up the Sun will power up. Well, it'll power up my Fire move, so hopefully I'll be able to KO it here. I was hoping for the Poison to power up everyone, not just me. With the Max Ooze and that special attack boost. But hopefully this might be enough to boost me at least. Oh, not quite. Okay. Here's the Frost Breath. Kadoosh, we did it. Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. That is our first ever Bo-hosted Tapu Bulu. Well done, everyone. Very nice work. And I'm not going to say anything yet, but yeah, what was that flawless victory? That I feel like or am I thinking of the previous rounds? Indeed, he didn't die, and then I don't think Slowking died. So or Slowpoke, sorry, Slowbro. I'll get there in the end. Now watch this be the last Bo-hosted Tapu Bulu. I would love that. Okay, so Weezing is a no. Durant is a no. Frostlass is a no. But will we get, on the first time I am ever hosting it, the Black Bulu? No. Dang. We've done Tapu Bulu a lot, but not hosted it. So, oh well. No Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. They're all 12-8-7-1, which is interesting. Let's check some natures. Ooh, a timid Bulu. A naive Frostlass. A lonely Durant. And a lonely Weezing. It's a dupe. It's a dupe. So there you go. You always get a dupe or a lax or a gentle. I don't make the rules. I just tell them. I'm going to get the Durant because he was left out, little fella. So there we go. Okay, so team... Well, I don't know. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of Tapu Bulu? Yes, I would. So chat, can we just, very quickly... Hang on. Hang on. Okay, let's just focus on these for now. So, guys, I'm going to just do some shorthand for the 4 Pokemon that we need for the wild cards, okay? There's Buzz, Guzz, Nye, and Stack. So, Buzzwole, Guzzlord, Nihilego, Stack Attacker. I'm thinking that most of you or all of you can, like, basically do all of these. Like, largely. Like, you can probably all of you who are here can do, like, 3 or 4 of these 4 Pokemon, right? So, could you guys please let me know, if you... So, hang on. Let's go... Could you please say, strike the number of times you've played, let me know which ones you can do, okay? And then put a comment, like, afterwards saying if you have tickets for any of them, okay? I know that's a little bit elaborate, but just do it and it'll work. Ready, set, bow, let me know. But yeah, so strike, number of times you played, I can do, and then and you can abbreviate them like that. You can even put BGNS or something like that if you like. You don't even have to, you know, write them out fully. But if you just say, like, either BGNS or Buzz, Guzz, Nye, Stack, and then just remind me who has the tickets. So, Kevin has Buzz and Guzz. Team Flare has Stack Attacker. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, Kieran. Oh, yeah, Kieran's at a 0. And you do have the Nihilego path, don't you? How about this? Why don't we... Okay, here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Here is what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Why don't we have, because Kevin might need to leave soon, why don't we have a Kevin-hosted Guzzlord, and then we can have a Kieran-hosted Nihilego. So here's what here is what I am thinking, right? Here is what I'm thinking. For Team 4, so hang on, let me actually write this out, just so that I have it. Okay. So I think basically, Team 4 is going to be our Special K team, right? Kieran, Kevin, Kiba, with Kevin hosting. And then Team 5, Nihilego, Kieran will host, and we'll figure that out afterwards. We'll probably be able to have Team Flare. It'll probably be something like Team Flare and Kiba or something like that. But we'll see who's here in like 20 minutes. But does that sound okay? So Team 4, Guzzlord, Kieran, Kevin, and Kiba. Kevin, you're going to host that. And then for Team 5, we'll have Kieran give us the Nihilego God Path. And then that means Kieran will get to play a second time. And Kieran gets to host. And then we'll have whoever is still around in like 20 minutes, okay? It might not be Xander, which is ironic for Xander Day, but Xander has played in like every round so far, I believe. So I wouldn't feel as guilty about that. If that's okay. It means Xander can go and play Switch 2. In theory. In game theory. Xander, how has 2 weeks of Switch... It's been 2 weeks of Switch 2. How has 2 weeks of Switch 2 been? And for anyone else who has a Switch 2, how has 2 weeks of Switch 2 been? That is the question. Okay. So, let's talk to the nice lady. Kevin's going to give us a code in a second. I'm going to select anything goes. The rest of the Special K, Kieran and Kiba, will be selecting anything goes. But then we will take it from there, basically. 06190907. Here we go. Switch 2 is still good after 2 weeks. Good to know that it does not get boring after 2 weeks. And now, Xander, will you be getting Donkey Kong? Forgive me if we have had this discussion before, but let's have it again anyway. And if you are getting Donkey Kong, are you much of a previous Donkey Kong connoisseur? Because the thing about Donkey Kong is that I think a lot of people are really interested in this game now after that Direct, because they kind of just think it looks like sort of, like a Mario Odyssey spin-off or something, and people are very excited. And I'm excited for people who've, like, never really played DK, gonna play this game. This could basically be the best-selling Donkey Kong game ever. And that makes me happy. Okay, so Special K Team. Oh, I do feel sorry for our new friend who came in earlier, but who came in when we hadn't assigned. I felt bad because we had that person come in, and we sort of were like, oh, but that means Conowat can't play. But then Conowat got disconnected, so that person could have played. Oh, what are we even doing here? This is a Is this Guzzlord? This is Guzzlord. So we want Fury, and then like Bug, Fighting, Dragon, and Ice. I'm gonna go for Jolteon because it has Helping Hand. Xander, most likely, lol, it looks fun. It does look fun. It does look fun. Although I don't know what Xander is saying sure towards again. This is Guzzlord, isn't it? So yeah, we didn't go through the team. But Machoke is good. Machoke is good. And then the Obstagoon has Facade and Screech. I don't know. We're going to have to switch some things. But this is fine. This is fine. They were poor options, not poor choices. Oh, Fury on the left. Is it a fairy with a fairy move, though? That is the question. Let's find out. What are you, fairy? It's a... Oh, Sheenotic. Sheenotic has Moonblast. So yeah, let's aim for Sheenotic. Let's go... Oh, and then Miltank does have Play Rough. It's not very good, but it has it. So let's go to the left, to the left. Please, let's all go to the left, to the left. Okay, good. I know that Pangoro is a fighting type, but I do think we want to go for the Hey here, and then that should be good. And if I stick with Jolteon, I can use Helping Hand, and that can be the plan, and then that will all be good. And then, yeah. So, yeah, Donkey Kong. So, yeah, I'm excited for Donkey... Like, a thing that I think Nintendo have... This is a thing that I kind of have felt. Also, yeah, I really don't have anything for this apart from Swift, do I? I am going to Helping Hand Bulldor with that Max Knuckle. And then I might help out Machoke on turn 2. But basically, I do think Nintendo have done a very clever thing here with making this Donkey Kong kind of their big flagship platformer for like the first year of the Switch 2. Because like, say if they had released a Mario game like this Christmas, right? It would do really well. If they released a Donkey Kong game like 3 or 4 years into the system, it would do okay. But I think because this is a new system, this game is going to be like a big seller because of it. In the same way that like take something like Luigi's Mansion, the original Luigi's Mansion. That probably sold as well as it did because it did come out at the beginning of the Switch and not like a couple of years into it. If Luigi's Mansion had come out a couple of years into the GameCube, it would have been like or whatever. Like people would have been like, oh, there's like a fun little novelty, but it wouldn't have kind of, I don't know. It wouldn't have like been as iconic as it would have were it not like, you know, out on like day one or whatever, right? So I think they're doing a clever thing here by kind of like trying to get people back into the franchise and really going all in on it and kind of having it be like this system seller. Now, whether they'll have like the DK bundle ever, they probably won't. They probably will have like a Mario bundle at the end of next year or whatever, whenever we get a new Mario game. But still, I think this is cool that they're kind of going all in on Donkey Kong, and they're gonna sort of try and use the power of the Switch 2 being new to make it like a real system seller. We can also go, oh, banana. Now, I always thought they were saying, like, gold banana when I was a kid. I always thought they were saying, like, gold banana. Like, instead of, oh, banana. Because they're gold bananas, and they'd say it when you'd see a gold banana. So I thought they were saying gold banana. Also, why does the banana emoji have to have it peeled? I just feel like that's kind of silly. Who's switching? Is anyone switching? This is Boswell. We don't want any switches. Because, like, Crocodile is terrible against, oh no, this is Guzzlord. We don't, even so, I don't think we want any switches here, though. Unless we're doing it for, like, double... No, we don't want any switches here. Because Crocodile is bad against it's not really good against Guzzlord, and it's bad against Sheenotic. We want to go for Sheenotic now. I know there is a Zoomeril, but Sheenotic is just better. And then we can go for Miltank. Moo, moo, moo. Although maybe... do we actually... Okay, do we actually want to, like, take the Miltank, though? Because as we established the other day, Miltank using Play Rough on Guzzlord is a terrible strategy. It does not work. That was a cool cry. Sheenotic has a cool cry. Okay. Right, I am going to Dynamax here. I'm going to use a Max Phantasm and hope I don't die. Okay. Hang on, what we got here? Oh. Yep, cool, lovely. Oh yeah, I shouldn't get any auditions today, hopefully, because it is a holiday, so... Like, it's always awkward getting auditions, like, in the middle of a stream. Sheenotic. Okay. Look at his little happy face. Right, here we go. So, Max Phantasm. More like donate plasm. And then Rock Tomb. Nice. And hopefully this Max Phantasm basically just means we, like, stack up and up and up and up more and more damage. Okay, that's good. Okay, Rain Dance. More like give me a chance. So if you got water moves, use them, I guess. Oh, crud. No, not the Rain Dish. Not the Rain Dish. Look at all that health it healed back. Yeah, I'm going to go Max Phantasm again. And then hopefully this should all work out. Sheenotic is slow. I did not realize this. But like if Palisand is outpacing it, that's something. Okay, yeah, that did not do much damage, unfortunately. But I'm kind of hoping everything else does. Rock Tomb. See, the annoying thing is Dynamic Punch is the better move, but we do need to save the PP on it, so... okay, Stone Edge. Oh, risky Stone Edge. Well, not really that risky, but... And it's like the only real choice you had. Like, not that any other moves would have been better, but I'd forgotten that basically we were going to be banking on a Stone Edge there. It has a big mushroom on its head. Of course it's going to be slow. Fair point. Fair point. A Mega Mushroom. Bloop, 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 bloop. I have a plushie of a Mega Mushroom that I have inherited. Okay. So. Yeah, Sheenotic for Palisand. So Palisand, let's all switch a Palisand. Palisand, let's now all ditch a Palisand. Palisand, Palisand, Di-do, di-do, di Palisand, di-do, the Palisand, do. Okay, sorry. Berries, no. I still think we want to go for Miltank because Machoke is going to be super effective against it. And we do still want to use at least one... Here's my theory, my game theory. I would go with one Max Knuckle and then one Max Darkness. And then that way we get the boost to the physical attack and then the drop of the special defense. And between that, I think we'll kind of power everything up or down enough such that we'll be able to two-turn this thing. That's my theory, my game theory. Let's do this thing. Although Body Press doesn't utilize physical moves, does it? The point is that maybe Boldor could go with a Stone Edge. I don't know anymore. I'm going to Helping Hand just to help with this first one. And then we'll see how this utterly disastrous cow goes. We definitely did not want to go for Raichu. Why would Raichu... it has Psychic, so that would be bad for... I mean, it could have ripped through our team, but it wouldn't have been... Why is it, like, exceptionally bad? Oh, no, there was a Scepter miss. Or is that sarcasm that Raichu could have been... Because maybe Raichu could have been good, but it's just... I was thinking, like, well, we've got a fighting type here. Like... Oh, no, 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 no! Move, move, move! No. Oh, dang it. It was a lowland Raichu who's weak to dark. That thing, I have Ghost, it has Dark. Oh, as in we wouldn't want to switch. Oh, sorry, you mean we wouldn't want to switch for it to have for a Guzzlord. Right. Sorry, I'm with you. You might need to use a second Max Knuckle here. I know that sucks, but you might need... We'll have to see how much damage we do. Actually, no, I think you'll be okay with a Max Darkness. And then you can save a... Because you still have 2 Dynamic Punches left, and you can save them for Guzzlord. So I'm going to power you guys up anyway, so it's okay. I'm going to power up your attack stat anyway, and then you'll all win, and everything will be lovely. Sorry, I see what you're saying now. I thought you were just talking about our team battling it, but yes. Both Linoons are paralyzed. Wait, there are 2 Linoons, and they're both paralyzed? If I had a nickel for every Linoon that was paralyzed, I'd have 2 nickels. Right, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. That was feeble and not great. Dang it. Oh, Max... Oh, come on. If you use that, I'm a choke. Okay. But yeah, look how little that did to Boldore. This is why I don't think we even want Miltank for the Guzzlord. Because that Play Rough just does nothing. Nothing. Okay, here's Max Darkness. Okay, that actually didn't do very much, did it? Right, Moonblast. Okay, but that did do a lot, so that's fine. And then Body Press. Okay, I think if we all just keep going, this is fine now. Who knew Pokemon with the word tank in its name would be tanky? I mean, yeah, you got me there. All right, Thunderbolt. Let's do this thing. Right, here we go. Thunderbolts, lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, that was really close. And then Thunder Wave. But Machoke protects itself with the mist. The mist that Miltank set up. If Miltank hadn't done that, it could have paralyzed. Although, here's the funny thing. Machoke actually gets powered up from being paralyzed. So, actually, we could have maybe benefited from that. But anyway, we want to catch him. I don't think you don't necessarily have to keep him, but do always catch him. Ash catch him. I think that although this does have a Hurry move, we don't want it. Because it's just not strong enough. Honestly, like, helping handing Shiinotic is going to be more powerful than an actual, like, Play Rough. So that's my theory, my game theory. Okay. So let's do this thing, shall we? Anyway, long story short, the internet didn't understand that post that I talked about an hour ago, and I hope that the Pokemon Center restock the game and the plushies very soon. Like, very soon. Because I don't want to have to wait. I want to just get my pre-order locked in, and then actually, like, earn the money to be able to pay for it. And yeah. Okay, here we go, everyone. So, Shiinotic is going to Dynamax. We're going to have a big mushroom. There's not mushroom in here. Xander, the hammer on me, I think. Okay. So here we go. Say it, say the line. Okay, here we go. We're going big, or else we're going home. Kiba has the power. cool. Although I do like how its little mouth opened, as if it was going like, power. Okay, here we go, everyone. Dragon Rush. I don't like that. Ooh, no! Ooh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Right. Guzzle became confused. That's nifty. That's good. So here is the max stuff. Oh, now that did do a lot. Good golly gosh. Good golly gosh, Moses muffins. Aurora Borealis. In this Dynamax adventure, this time of the stream, localized entirely behind your Guzzlord. Yes. Right, I'm going to help out Sheenotic one more time. Right, here's the helping hand. Okay, this is locked in now. We should win. Hit yourself, Guzzlord. Come on, do it. Yes! It hit itself because I told it to. Oh, it gets 2 attacks. No, that's not fair. Oh, crunch more like a lunch. Hang in there, Machoke. Right, here's Dynamic Punch. Kadoosh. And then we are 1 max star away from victory. Let's do it. He's using Lucas's final smash. He did it. It's also Ness's. Right, well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Yeah, no, really good stuff, though. Very good stuff. Team 4, I feel alive. Okay. So, Team 4, I feel alive. Team 5, I want some more. So let's do this thing, shall we? Well done, everyone. Here we go. Crocodile is a no. Sheenotic. Oh, I need shiny Sheenotic, though. Will we get Blue Moo? No. Okay. But will we get the Orange Creamsicle Guzzlord? No. Dang, but it is a girl team, which I feel like I haven't said in a while. So there we go. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Ah, never mind. Is this careful? Again, I'm learning what careful is very quickly today. Naive, Sheenotic. Ooh, a calm Miltank. But will we get... A neutral Guzzlord is bashful. Pretty bashful for a Pokemon so aggressive looking. Okay, so which of these is like the best? I don't even know. They're all pretty terrible, aren't they? Look, the Miltank has attack down. Its attack is 116. Like, Sheenotic's special attack is 137. Crocodile's attack is 177. And then the Guzzlord has an attack of 163. That is disgusting. Disgusting. I'm going to go with the Crocodile, I guess. I don't know anymore. Okay, no Laxes, Gentles, or Dupes, so that's something. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. We will not be getting rid of any of those tickets. So chat, we said that we would have Kieran host a Nihilego. So before we Nihilego into our final round, I need to know who's actually going to be joining us for this. So what I need you guys, gals, and non-binary pals to do is, could you please say strike the number of times you have played today thus far, and then could you please let me know if you are able to do a Nihilego alongside Kieran and myself. So ready, set, bow, here we go for the final part of the show. Let's do this thing. I'm going to have a sip of water as well. Okay. Unless, like, there's no one who can do Nihilego. In which case, we'll do one of Kieran's other tickets. But let's see what we've got. We've got Kiba. Can do a Nihilego. Kiba, I don't want to jinx it, but I will just say, this, if you play along now, this will be your 3rd time. And given recent streams, you'll know what I'm alluding to when I say, "Oh, Kiba, you've played a lot today," like and that's it. Like, you know, good. I'm glad you've been able to play a lot. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't normally, you know, be able to play this much and everything. Okay. So we got Kieran, we've got Kiba. Looks like if there's no one else, then I'm gonna get Xander in on this. I was thinking maybe I might have to exclude Xander just because Xander has played 3 times. Oh, nope, there's Team Flare. I am sorry, Xander. I am going to give this to Team Flare because it's only democratically appropriate. So Kieran is going to host Nihilego, and then let's have Kiba and Team Flare. And yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to make sure we're connected on the Wycom. Okay, we're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. No, that's okay, Team Flare. We just, again, like, that's why we do sort of wait, like, you know, we'll wait like 10 seconds just to see if anyone else is coming along or anything. And you made it, so looks like you made it. Okay, I'm going to say anything goes. Kieran is going to have a Nihilego silhouette. But the rest of us are just going to say anything goes. So no, Team Flare, not a problem at all. 6545 and then 4548. So it's 65, 45, 45, 48. Okay? And that was 2 45s in a row. So 65, 45, and then 45, 48. There we go. Rainbow. Team Rainbow. Xander got kicked out by Team Flare. How funny. But right, Flare, more like a human hair. And then we just need Kiba. Does Xander wanna do a Giratina? Could be fun. Okay. But yes. Kevin, I will just take this opportunity to ask, did you have a nice rest of your birthday? Before you leave or whatever. Because we got to learn about most of your birthday, but we didn't get to learn about the end of it, because we had Wednesday off, didn't we? So we actually haven't checked in since that day. Oh, Xander's sister needs help. Oh, so it kind of worked out. Okay, well, there you go. See, I did that on purpose. So Nihilego is super duper weak to ground, and then steel is like definitely the next best thing, and then water's like the next best after that, and then psychic is like the next best after that. It's poison and rock. Its physical defense is worse than its special, but then it likes to change its stats, so try and aim for physical, but it's honestly not a bad thing having a mixed team. Nihilego is just Nihilego at the end of the day. Right. Okie doke, Jones. He lives wherever he goes. Da 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 da. You had a relaxing birthday, and you got to play your new games that you got days before. Excellent. I have been thinking lately that when it comes to like having games, but I have sort of said this before. Oh, God Path. Right. I'm actually gonna go with Clang rather than Klefki. I probably shouldn't have, but oh well. But yes, this is the God Path, where we currently have a perfect team for a Nihilego that's only going to get better as we go to the right and get a Dug Trio. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so let's do like the Kadabra with its weird rounded head. And then we can do the Drakloak, and then we can do Dug Trio. We're doing something that we don't like to do here at Beauvio Games, which is go to the far right. But sometimes, every once in a while, in the context of the Dynamax Adventures, you have to. Also, we suddenly have a package at the door, and it's quite big. Oh. That's always a fun something when that happens. almost all Ultra Beasts get one shot by a lot of the Pokemon here. Exactly. Like, so I'm gonna go with a Flash Cannon and then hope that this works. Okay. But no, yeah, when you have new games, I feel like they are better. Like, I almost think you should start playing your new games on, like, Christmas Eve. So that on Christmas, you've then kind of got past all the tutorial stuff and opening cutscenes and dialogue and this, that, and the other. Like, when I played Persona 4 Golden earlier this year, like, of, like, I think all the new games that I've played this year, that one is probably, like, my favorite, if we're not counting, say, like, Xenoblade Chronicles X as a new game. Because it was like an old one I've played before. But if we're talking about ones that are like new to me, Persona 4 Golden is probably like my favorite new game that I've played thus far this year. But like the first 2 hours is just like cutscenes and getting through text, and there's not really any like gameplay, or you know, and no like real like and none of the like social links or anything like that. I think you do like a teeny bit of battling at one point. And like a teeny bit of like moving your character through like like the void, or like a foggy, misty void type area. That's it. Like you don't do any like joystick work or moving around. It kind of is just going through what the game makes you go through. Like you don't even get to like move your character around much or anything. So yeah, I am kind of a bit of a proponent of like Boxing Day is better than Christmas, or just open your games on Christmas Eve or before Christmas, so that on Christmas you can actually then enjoy them. Right, Kadabra would be great for a Nihilego, but we've already got great Pokemon for it. But the point is that if you were doing this solo and the computer switched for a Kadabra, it would still be a dang fine switch. So yeah, let's just see. It's kind of golden. I'll double check the sprite in a minute, but I would describe it as Persona 4 Golden. How funny we've come full circle. Yeah, let me just double check this though. I'll see. Right, Nihilego. Oh, no, wait, hang on. I know what happened there. Dang it. Open a new tab. You just opened, like, a picture of a Nihilego, not... No, yeah, it's... So, so basically, it's like, head color is, like, slightly brownish in a way. Like, if you look at, like, the Cerebi sprite. And, like, the tentacles are slightly brownish or whatever. But, like, the blue rim is definitely, like, yellow. And then the sort of head... is like, if someone said it was brown, I would understand, but I think basically it kind of is more like a sort of like a dark gold is what I would say. So I'm still gonna say the golden Nihilego, but yeah. I used to have like a whole tab open of like what the different shinies look like, but now that I have my new phone, I don't anymore, and that's okay. That's fine. Dang, Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokemon Center, still unavailable. I am gonna leave a tab open for that just to like check on it like once or twice a day. You thought only girls were shiny in the anime? Oh no, yeah, it's the shiny's available, and it's orange creamsicle and all that lovely stuff. DKGKB, or well, actually no, now it's just DKG. Hello, welcome. How did you enjoy yesterday's Nintendo Direct? Are you excited, or are you more excited? Are you pumped? So anyway, sorry. So I think Team Flare missed a thing. So basically, so for Nihilego, it has like sort of on its head, it kind of has like a little rim thing. And for the regular Nihilego, it's blue, and for the shiny one, it's definitely yellow, like a bright yellow. Its body is then, like, the very end of its, like, tentacles are slightly sort of brown or tannish kind of thing. And then the rest of its body, in particular, like, its head, for, like, the regular Nihilego, the sort of see-through head kind of has, like, a blue tinge to it. On the shiny one, it's sort of like a dark yellow, so it kind of does look a bit brownish, but I would still sort of say it's like yellowish. And because of the bright yellow on it, I would also say that is like yellowish. And so overall, I would just call it like yellow or gold kind of thing. So I'm going to keep calling it the Golden Nihilego. The Golden Nihilego! The Nihilegold! So you are excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza for next month. It was a good direct. It was a very good direct. Now, we do have science, but we don't want a science because there's no need to... Well, actually, Klefki could science here if you wanted. Because you're going to be switching anyway, and it'll be... We could do Klefki for fun. We could do Klefki for fun here. Because it's bad against Doug Trio anyway. So we could see what we get. And then if we did get a good ground type, then we could switch Clang for the Doug Trio. And that could be funny. Oh, wait, isn't it always Mr. Mime? Isn't the science always the same? I'm beginning to... The science is the same as well, isn't it? Oh, I didn't realize the science was... I didn't realize the science was not random. Well, that's less fun. I thought science was random. Dang, I don't like that. Boo! Boo science. Okay, So basically... Hold on a minute. Are you telling me that actually... A sort of potentially optimal path is actually going for the Cryogonal second, getting that, and then using that to defeat the Doug Trio? It has Levitate. It's not the same as someone disconnects. True. But I don't want to encourage that. Sorry. I just got like a funny message on Messenger. It's not worth explaining, but it's basically... I just got a funny message on Messenger. It just made me laugh. I won't get into explaining it, but... anyway, Buck. So here we go. Stomping Tantrum. Very nice. And then everyone just needs to attack, and then we should be good here, basically. I do need to send a message after this. Actually, I might just... Sorry, I'm going to be rude, but I do apologize. I'm just going to send a message. Not the message that I had intended to send, but... sorry, I do need to select my move, though, don't I? Flash Cannon. Okay, there we go. So I'm just messaging Sarah because I message her every Thursday, and I actually haven't done it yet today because we ended up talking yesterday. So my brain is a bit like, I don't need to message Sarah because I did it yesterday, but it's like, but I do because it's Thursday, and we always message on a Thursday. So, yeah. So I'm just like, I'm messaging you now before I forget, because if I like go back to my stream, I will forget by the end of the stream to message. Hang on a sec. Right, so it's mime time. Why tell her, Xander, when I can show her? Which is what I've done. I took a picture of the screen and I sent it to her. So, it's Doug Trio time. Although I now need to delete that picture, because that will take up a load of space on my Google storage that I don't want it to take up. Guys, I posted a selfie of myself online this morning. You don't know how many selfies I took before I got the one that I was, like, okay enough with to post online. Like, I took so many pictures. Yes, of course I did it. For one thing, I mean, I would have said, like, Xander says hi anyway, but I was like, I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, Kiba. Oh, okay. We kept the Mr. Mime accidentally. Okay, it will still win. It's fine. It'll be fine. Again, that's why this is the God path. Even if things go wrong, they still go right. Right, Sludge Wave. Oh, credit. He is weak to Sludge Wave, though. That is the one thing about Mr. Mime. It's slime time. Right, okay. Sand Spit. Oh, here we go. Oh, crud! This powers up Nihilego. Oh, no. This is going to do hardly anything. Yep. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, and Sandaconda's going to hardly do anything. Yeah, so we're going to be relying on Diggersby here. Like, Diggersby and exclusively Diggersby. Or we're going to have to hope that it does use the Wonder Room to, like, change its stats. Okay, that's good at least. Does it always start with Sludge Wave? I don't think so. No, because it uses Wonder Room a lot. Like, it's used Wonder Room a lot on turn 1. So, also, Satella, I think I said hi earlier, but if I didn't, I apologize, and hi. Okay. Ooh, special defense down. That's good. Although, if it switches to stats, that sucks. Okay. Everyone keep going. You're doing great. Oh, it's using Max Darkness. It's going with Brutal Swing. More like a brutal fling. Alright. Special defense down. Power gem. Mr. Mime. You're not doing well. Okay. That was better, though. With that terrain up and everything and that special defense down, that did a lot more this time. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Stomping Tantrum. Yes. Well done. Well done, everyone. Okay, so that is the jellyfish down. Jellyfishing. So well done, everyone. Well done indeed. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. One final time. Let's wish everyone good shiny luck. And we will, and then we'll kind of take it from there and finish things up, shall we? But yeah, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Yeah, I don't have any reports of, like, any issues on my end. Like, I've had good reports and stuff so far. Right, Kadabra, no. Dracloak, no. Dugtrio is a Dugtree, no. But will we get the Nihilego? No. That sucks. So Team Flare and Xander are our winners of the day. Kadabra, no sparkles. Dracloak, no sparkles. Dugtrio, no sparkles. And Nihilego, no sparkles. Let's just check what we've got here. A quiet Kadabra. A lonely Dracloak. A careful Dugtrio. And a neutral Nihilego. I'm going to go with a quiet Kadabra, because that sounds kind of funny. No shiny Sakiba either. Dang. The humanity. Oh, hi, Hugh. Okay, there we go. So, Kadabra has been sent to a box. Okay. So, well done, everyone. Very nice work. We do not want to keep the ticket, though. Thank you. And there we go. We're both winners, except you won less because it was a repeat. Life of a middle child. So there we go. So chat, my lovely chat. This has been wonderful. You guys, gals, non-binary pals have been awesome. And I, actually, wait, did I put my Dracloak in Pokemon Home? I better check that. I don't think I put Dracloak in Pokemon Home. I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm just gonna meander for an hour or something. Maybe I'll do some Dragon Quest. But I gotta get ready for Baxcalibur in an hour. So I will... Wow, we're like 5 minutes to 4 and we're done? Oh, wow, we're done. We're done. Okay, so yeah, that is it. That is all for today. We're like finished like 5 or 10 or 15 minutes early. That's kind of wild. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Lots of love. Stay safe out there. Please take care. I'll see you tomorrow, June the 20th, for another strike stream. Even though we're not, the strike is suspended right now. So yay. Right. See you guys. Take care. Like the video if you haven't already, because I've been saying that less and less, and I really should be saying it more and more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.